Hey everyone, Scar the Scottman. We're here to do a driving video today. In this video, we're going to be doing a driving tour of the Bush Intercontinental Airport. So it's kind of like the video I did a few years ago at the Detroit Metro Airport, where I was basically showing you all the different areas around the Detroit Metro Airport. And it's a nice little guide. So anyway, which was a nice little guide for getting around the airport there. So I'm doing the same thing here in Houston. So Houston has two major airports. You got the main airport, which is Bush Intercontinental Airport, or George Bush Intercontinental Airport. And then you also have the smaller hobby airport. So this video is going to be for the Intercontinental Airport. So we just got off the Beltway going east from like I-45 and the Hardy Toll Road, and we're going to be we're on JFK Boulevard going north. So this area between the Beltway and like Greens Road area, you have a whole bunch of different hotels. So these are, and there's some offices in here as well too. So this is a popular area for people to stay in hotels when they're wanting to be close to the airport, because these are accessible by shuttle. As a matter of fact, on the right, I've stayed at that Spring Hill Suites before when I've been in Houston on a trip in the past. Which, yeah, I remember staying there one night at that Spring Hill Suites. It's a pretty nice hotel. Yeah, I have no idea how heavy traffic's going to be at the airport today, because it is like the first day after New Year's Day that I'm filming this. Okay, so now we're starting to move, but very slowly. But yeah, there's a lot of different areas for parking for the airport. You've got lots over here at the intersection with Greens Road, and then there's even another one further west on Greens Road, like some of the more economically friendly parking areas that, again, aren't as, which what I mean is not as expensive, or at least most likely not as expensive. Okay, so now once we pass Greens Road, we're now getting into the heart of the airport. And that little exit back there, you can access another parking area. So yeah, there is parking over at the terminals, but typically that's usually going to be more expensive than parking way out here. Yeah, I like how the speed limit sign there also shows kilometers per hour. So this is one of the two main entrances to get into the airport. The other one is Will Clayton Parkway, which comes in from the east from 59. And these signs over here definitely will show you where the different... Oh, I should probably... No, I should not get over just yet. Although that exit back there, you can also take that over to there's a cell phone lot at that exit. So yeah, past this bridge for Renker Road, there is over there to the right, that's a cell phone lot where you can wait for someone to arrive. So we're gonna get off the main highway really quick. So like if you're getting a rental car here in Houston and you're coming back to bring your rental car, you'll want to get off at the exit I just got off at, and then turn right here. So yeah, this is where the rental car center is. Currently, I'm driving my own car because I drove down from Michigan, so I'm not renting a car. But if I let's say I flew down here and I'm planning to rent a car, then I would be basically doing this right now. You get all the major agencies like Avis, Budget, Dollar, Sixt, Enterprise, Hertz, and National/Alamo, Thrifty. So you got all the major rental car companies which operate out of the airport. And yeah, you're gonna have to make a right turn here because you're not really allowed to continue past this point. So then to the left, yeah, so you got the different signs for the rental car return, which it's a separate facility. So the depending on who you're renting your car from, yeah, you can turn down to a particular return point, like immediately to the left, that's for Sixt. And then you got like sign for Alamo, Enterprise, and National. So you just have to follow the signs. And then if you're picking up your rental car and then you're going to the freeway, you go back the other way if you want to go to 59, or go this way if you're planning to go to the Beltway or the Hardy Toll Road, or eventually over to I-45. And you got Budget and Avis return over there as another example. And then you're pretty much going to want to make a right turn here, because you're not able to, because you're not really allowed to go to the left either. So then over here, if you continue past the overpass, you make a left, and that'll take you over to the Beltway 8, I-45, Hardy Toll Road. But if you want to go back toward the airport, you can make a right turn. Or if you want to also go this way to head over to 59, you can go this way as well too. So yeah, so this is that Renker Road exit that we were at just a little bit ago, and this is that cell phone lot. So it's a nice little place to pull into if you're waiting for someone to arrive, and because they discourage you from waiting at the arrivals for very long, because they want to keep the flow of traffic moving as quickly as possible because it can get bogged down very easily. And there's another cell phone lot over off Will Clayton Parkway. And if we would have come out from the rental car center going toward 59, we would have come out over here. So basically coming back from like either the cell phone lot or the rental car center, and you're going toward the airport or eventually toward Will Clayton Parkway, you'll be getting back on the highway here. So here's where things branch off. You got terminals A and B to the left, as well as the Marriott Hotel, and then C, D, and E, as well as access to Will Clayton Parkway for 59, or also I-69 going to the right. So we're going to go in order of A, B, C, D, and E in this video. So we're going to say to the left. So C, D, and E go to the right, A and B go to the left. So Terminal A is pretty much for all the non-United Airlines flights. So like if you're flying American, Delta, Allegiant, or I don't even know if Allegiant flies in this airport or not, to be honest with you. Like basically anything that's not United and it's domestic, it's Terminal A. Terminal B is United Express, and then everything else, including internationals, going to C, D, and E. So yeah, going toward terminals A and B, the first thing we're going to come up to, it's like you see the building, it almost looks like a flying saucer a little bit. That's the Marriott Hotel. So I'm not going to go into that or anything, but if you're in the left lane, that'll take you over to the Marriott Hotel, which is attached to the airport. I do want to get over though, because I want to go to Terminal A first, which is probably not a bad idea because traffic is pretty bad going toward B. So maybe it'll get better when I go to B in a little bit. Looks like we got a traffic light I gotta stop at first. Oh, that wasn't long at all. So it's nice that they have a little bit of a traffic control here, because you got people coming from this ramp coming over from C, D, and E. Okay, so Terminal B departures and arrivals, you want to be on the left side. We'll see that in a little while, because we're going to go to Terminal A first. So first was the ramp for B departures, then you got B arrivals, and then on the right, which is what we're going to be doing, this is going to Terminal A as well as parking for Terminal B. Okay, so now, so the far left ramp, that's parking for terminals A and B. So now we're coming up over to Terminal A. So take the left ramp, which is what we're going to do here. This is going to be for departures for Terminal A. So if you're looking to drop off a passenger at Terminal A for all the non-United flights, which are primarily or pretty much domestic, you will want to be over there. Or get off here and then get off over there. And unfortunately, people should not be blocking the way like this. But fortunately, it's like you just drop off and go. And then, yeah, we just gotta do like the zipper merge to allow people in. Yep, like so. Yep, because you notice, yeah, Terminal 8, like you got like Spirit Airlines. So that's pretty cool to see. They got some of the planes for Spirit Airlines there. Which I've never flown Spirit Airlines before. It's one of the budget carriers in the United States. I've heard mixed things about it. It's like let's just say what I've heard. It's like you want the perks, like choosing seats or maybe even like carry-on luggage. It's like you pay a hefty price. Okay, so now we're starting to make our way out of the airport a little bit, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming back to Terminal A because I'm going to show the arrivals next. But if you're coming out of Terminal A, though, this is the way to come out anyway. So you pretty much always come out this way. I do need to get back over to the left, though. So this is to exit out of the airport. So no matter what, it's like if you're exiting out to the Beltway or going to I-45 or the Hardy Toll Road, stay to the right, and you'll come back from the way I came. If you're going to C, D, and E, or you're going to go back to A and B, as well as you're going to 59, you're going to want to be over where I am, so that way you can start the process over again. So this is good to know if you make a mistake and you need to basically come back in the airport. So the good news is there's ways to do that. Okay, so going to the left, that'll take over to Terminal C, D, and E, as well as heading out toward 59. This exit that we're taking here, this will take us back to go through Terminals A and B. So we'll be on this a couple times at least, maybe even 3 times. Because we're going to have this as comprehensive as possible. Yay! Okay, so I just got, all right, good. Nobody's coming immediately, so keep on going. So now we're coming back through the way for Terminals A and B. So I want to go back to Terminal A, but this time go to the arrivals. So what we're going to do is get back over here. We'll get in the lane for Terminal A. But yeah, again, but with the Marriott Hotel, it's the only hotel, to my knowledge, which is directly attached to the, I might say out of the way of the police officer. It looked like he was trying to get around. Or I guess not. But I believe that Marriott's the only one that's attached to the hotel, which there is like a subway which connects all the terminals pre-security. And technically, if you want to go left back there, that'll take you immediately out. So we're not going to go to Terminal B just yet. Huh, interesting. Yeah, for American Spirit arrivals, they got a different lane, apparently, stay in the right lane. So it's like if there's like special signs telling you where to go, it's like sometimes you might want to go a different way. But the main arrivals is this lane. If you go to the right lane, that's just, so apparently American and Spirit arrivals, as of right now, I'm filming this in January 2024, it's the right lane. But I think that's for the arrivals. So yeah, yeah, I'm not going to go by it because, yeah, it's just the little area right there. So the right lane's for, like, yeah, for American and Spirit, and then all the others are toward the left there. So that's where the arrivals are for Terminal A. Okay, so we're going to circle back around this way. Just go nice and easy here. Okay, so this is the passenger pickup. So yeah, so there's a passenger pickup over here that, yeah, it's for American and Spirit. So that's where looks like that's where they get picked up, for what I could tell by the signage. So next we're going to be heading over to Terminal B. So we're basically going to be doing almost exactly what we just did. It looks like the sun's starting to come out a little bit. It's been very overcast today here in Houston, but there's supposed to be some rain coming later today. You guys got to be careful. These guys there. Yeah, it's supposed to rain like this evening and going to tonight, but at least the sun's starting to try to make an appearance a little bit. Okay, so that's Terminal A. But again, just follow the signs, and if you're picking people up from American or Spirit, yeah, be extra careful of the signage. Go exactly where the signs are pointing to, and don't worry if you make a mistake, because you can easily turn around like we're doing right now and just repeat the process over again. Actually, I kind of like this better than the Detroit airport, because like if you make a mistake, you have to make a much longer detour than this. Like this is a lot better. Oh, I'm seeing some darker clouds out to the west, so yeah, there could be some rain coming in pretty soon, but I think I should be done with this video by the time any rain comes in the area. Okay, coast is clear. And yeah, one thing I forgot to mention too, yeah, which I should have mentioned earlier when I talked about the rental cars, is that as you can see, the rental car center is separate from the airport, so keep that in mind when you're dropping off a rental car or picking up. You're gonna have to take a shuttle, a free shuttle, between the airport and the rental car facility. I think, for what I remember, the ride's like 5 to 10 minutes. And that's the ride. That's not even including waiting for the shuttle. So yeah, please, yeah, keep that in mind if you are renting a car at IAH or Intercontinental Airport. Okay, so now we're going to do Terminal B. So we're going to do the departures for Terminal B. Yeah, one disclaimer. Yeah, I'm not sure, because I'm seeing rideshare vehicles. I'm not sure where ride shares go, so you might have to check the website for, like, if you're getting picked up by Uber or Lyft. Okay, so this is the drop off for Terminal B. So yeah, I would stay away from that far left lane. That's for commercial vehicles. Oh, this is pretty quiet here. So this is the departures for Terminal B. So it's not very large, but this is yeah, Terminal B, as I was saying, this is for United Express. So like basically all the smaller United flights. But keep in mind, the main terminal for United Airlines, like the main United Airlines, not United Express, that's Terminal C, which we'll be seeing that in a little while. same road. If you take the right fork, that'll take you to the south exit going down toward the Beltway or Beltway 8, I-45, and the Hardy Toll Road. When we end the video, we'll be going back that way. But we will go back that way a little bit too. But I want to show the arrivals for Terminal B. So we're gonna do this one more time. Like, I feel like I've been going in nothing but circles the past like 5-10 minutes, but I'm trying to make this as comprehensive as possible, because I've gotten a lot of praise in my Detroit Metro Airport driving tour video of how much it's helped people get to departures, arrivals for the different terminals. And of course with Houston you got many more, and this time we got a lot of cars coming, so I'm gonna have to wait here. Okay, now we're good. It's like it figures the last time I have to do this for this video, I have to wait like 15-20 seconds. Okay, so we'll just have to, so we'll be doing this part one more time in this video. So just to review, the left lane is for the Marriott Hotel. This lane is primarily for Terminal B for United Express flights, and then the right lane is for Terminal A, which that's going to be pretty much for all domestic flights which are not United. And this time we're going to have to stop at the traffic light, kind of like what we did in our first run through here. Okay, so next we're going to continue through, let's very slowly. So we're going to want Terminal B arrivals. So if you're picking up anybody coming in on a United Express flight and Houston's the final destination, you want to follow the signs for Terminal B arrivals. Now, I do like that they have the signage, and of course they got labels on the road. So this could get a little bit more bogged down because this is for the arrivals. Although I don't really need to go all the way to the left, because the arrivals are just immediately to the left there. So it's, yeah, so they make it very easy. And of course, once again, the left over there, that's parking for Terminals A and B together. Actually, I'm gonna stay over here. Okay, so what I would like to do now is we're going to be kind of heading out of the airport temporarily. You'll see what I mean when we come back around. Okay, I've got someone who's trying to figure out what they're trying to do, but no worries. Yep, so yeah, back for Terminal A. So yeah, the arrivals for American and Spirit Airlines, yeah, it's over here. To be honest with you, I'm not sure why they do that, but oh, there's one of the rental car shuttles. So that's a, so it's like, yeah, if you're going to rent a car coming from the airport, it's like you'll be on those rental car shuttles. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so what I'll mention about next, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to start to head out of the airport a little bit. So like if you're leaving Terminals A and B and you're going to go down to the Beltway 8, I-45 or the Hardy Toll Road, once you get around this bend here, you're going to stay in the right two lanes. Where the left lane is going to either this way, this will be the south exit. So if you're looking to head out of the airport, going to the Beltway, I-45, or the Hardy Toll Road, we're basically going this way. When we end the video, we're gonna end the video going down this way. However, I do want to find a place to turn around for right now. Oh, which we can do that. Okay, so we're gonna get off over here. But if you're looking to exit the airport, continue straight that way. But if you're coming in, let's say you're coming in from 59 via Will Clinton Parkway, and you're dropping off your rental car, you want to get off at this exit here. And then eventually there'll be a U-turn which we can take to turn us back around and take us over to not only the cell phone lot but also the rental car center. So yeah, just keep following the signs, and then yeah, the turnaround is coming up over here. So here's the U-turn to go to the, not only to go back to the terminals, but also to the rental car center, as well as the cell phone lot. This is Renker Road again. Okay, so we're back to where we were earlier. So here's that cell phone lot again. If we did not do that U-turn, the little service driver feeder we were on, it'll come back into the main lanes to head out. So, and then over here, of course, is where the rental car center is. So again, if you're returning your rental car, you'll be going there. It's the same. It's basically the same place, no matter what, or no matter which way you're going. Okay, so we're going to get back on the main highway here. And this time we're going to follow the signs for terminals C, D, and E. So we'll stay to the right this time, because again, the left two lanes go to terminals A and B as well as the Marriott. The right two lanes go to C, D, and E as well as over toward 59. So Terminal C is the main terminal for United Airlines for domestic flights. Terminal D and E are the two international terminals. The Terminal D is currently for international flights which are not United. Think like Lufthansa, KLM, Air China, like all the, again, anything international which is not United. And Terminal E is Delta, not Delta. Again, this is the Detroit in me, where Delta's the main hub there, or Delta's the main flight or main airline out of Detroit. Terminal E is the international flights for United. So the left two lanes over here, that's gonna be to exit out of the airport going east if you're heading toward 59, or which is also I-69, although everybody here in Houston refers to it just as 59. Or the right two lanes, which is what we're doing, this will take us over to Terminal C, D, and E. And well, if I'm not mistaken, I think Terminals D and E are kind of together a little bit. So I'm not going to have to go to C, D, and E, it's like D and E separately or anything. But I'll find out when we get there, because again, I don't live in Houston, but I've been here many times. construction right now, because I did hear that Terminal D is supposed to be having a big makeover or something. I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think they're supposed to be combining D and E at some point. So this can change within a year, in about a year or something. So, but just follow the signs. So we're gonna go to C. We're gonna go to departures for C, but this is also for departures for E. So think of it as departure C. So this lane in the far left here, this is for departures for Terminal C and E, which is basically everything that's United Airlines, with the exception of United Express. The second to the left lane, or the middle lane here, that's for arrivals for C, and then arrivals for E is going to be the far right lane. And yeah, with United being with Houston being a big hub for United Airlines, this is going to be very, very busy. Okay, the good news is I'm going to try to stay, I'll be able to stay away from a lot of it, so that way I can... So maybe things will go a little bit quicker because I'm not dropping off any passengers. Oh, and then over to the right too, it's like then you got the parking for C, D, and E together. Yeah, this is really bogged down. This is just departures. In fact, I may not be going anywhere for a while here. I'm gonna be as far to the left as possible, because that's gonna be the fastest, because I'm not dropping off any passengers. Okay, so yeah, I want to be over to the left here. Although you can pretty much be in all lanes to drop off passengers. So again, this is for C and E. E is the United International, C is domestic United, excluding United Express. Oh yeah, if you look up to the right toward the top of the screen, that's like the SkyTrain. I don't know if that's the actual name or not, but it connects to all the terminals and it's post security. So it's a way to go to the different terminals without having to clear security again. So I do like that feature. However, the SkyTrain or the monorail, that does not go to the Marriott Hotel. You'd have to take the subway for that one, which also connects to terminals, but the con of the subway is that you're pre-security. So if you were to take the subway, you're going from one terminal to another, you will have to go through security again. And yeah, unfortunately, my way out of here is pretty much stuck. Well, or hold on. Yeah, I can go this way. Okay, so yeah, so I had to wait like a few minutes before I could even get out of here. So I'm sure the employees are probably dumbfounded, like why I wasn't dropping off any people. But oh well, they probably see that at times too, because some people might take this ramp by accident, they meant to go to like the arrivals. So when leaving the departures, you're coming back out this way. Let's get out of the lanes during it. Okay, so the left 2 lanes, that's for international arrivals. I'm going to go ahead and get in the right lane for the exit. So international arrivals will be right over to the left here. So I'm definitely not going to be going over there because that's too bogged down, and plus it's just right over there anyway. Okay, so then now we're going to go ahead and get back over to the left 2 lanes. The left 2 lanes go back to C, D, and E. The right 2 lanes head out toward Beltway 8, I-45, Hardy Toll Road, as well as terminals A and B in the rental car center. The right lane over on this fork, that'll head out to the east exit, head out toward 59. However, for us to go back to terminal C, D, and E, it's like, yeah, you have a little bit further of a turnaround, but it's still not too bad. Okay, so we're going to make a left turn here. If we're to continue straight, we'll do that a little bit, though. That's to head out to the east exit toward 59. And then to head back to terminal C, D, and E, we can use this turnaround over here. And the good news is that, oh, the light's about to turn red, so we lucked out there. There's another parking area over there. Okay, so I take that, well, alright, so I take that back. I might have to add an annotation in the video, but it looks like Terminal E, they've added some other flights on there now, too. So, yeah, D and E, so Terminal E is, Terminal E is the big, is definitely international. But I think they are working on D or something, so D could be something completely different now, but C is definitely United. So what I'm probably going to do, just to probably save my sanity a little bit, I'm gonna head over toward Terminal D now. So head to the Terminal D departures. Or better yet, there is a C arrivals as well too. Well, I'm going to take a look to see what things are like. Someone is, okay, I gotta get over. Okay, so, in fact, I'm gonna go over to the C arrivals now. So currently Terminal D, departures will be in that right lane over there where those vehicles are. C arrivals is this lane. The left lane is for the departures. Because to the right, that's the departures for Terminal D. So there's no need for us to really go over there. To the left, that's for the Terminal C and E departures. So for C arrivals, we're going to continue this way. Okay, I'm probably going to want to get over because their Terminal C arrivals are coming up over here. here. There's no need for me to go over there because, yeah, to the left over there, that's the arrivals for Terminal C. So it's over that way. So the Terminal E arrivals are this way. So the left lane over here, the left lane is for C, D, and E parking. That's E arrivals. Okay, see, I don't want to be over there. So that lane over there, that's for the E arrivals. That'll take us back to over where we saw the arrivals earlier. All right, I gotta wait at this light. And this will, so if you follow the signs for airport exit, this will take us back to about over by the Marriott again. So you can continue your way over to A and B if you like. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go this way. So this is takes us around the Marriott. And this will allow us to head back to the exit. Oh, and we can also, if you want to return the other turn, so if you go right, that takes you to the south exit, or you can go this way, and this will take us back to the terminals. So we can head back the other way. So this will immediately take us back over to C, D, and E. So I do like that they give you this option too. And if you park at the parking garage for C, D, and E, you're going to be coming out. Looks like you'll be coming out over here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. So then, if you would have taken that ramp for the E for arrivals for Terminal E, you would have come back around from just a little bit over there, and then you'd be basically where I am right now. I will want to stay over to the right, though. Oh, maybe not. I see some slowdown over there, but oh yeah, this is where I would have come. This is where I came back down from Terminal C departures. Okay, so I want to be in the right lane because I want to basically get out of here. So international arrivals that arrive in terminals, I think, yeah, Terminal E. The international arrivals are over to the left. Again, things could probably change within a year or so because they're doing construction right now. So this is just how things are looking right now here in early 2024. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I need to get over, we've got slow moving vehicle over here. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go east on the Will Clinton Parkway almost all the way to 59, but without going to 59. If you go take the right ramp, yeah, then you got the sign is pointing you in the direction heading back to the west toward either terminals A and B, or also heading to the south exit toward the Beltway, as well as I-45 and the Hardy Toll Road. And the good news for me is that I'd say the monotony of the video is probably over with the departure for Terminal C being the biggest bottleneck for me. But overall, navigating the airport is not all that bad. Like, well, even the Detroit's airport is pretty easy too. But what I do like is that if you make a mistake, it's really easy to correct yourself, do a U-turn, and just try again. So yeah, do not fret if you miss your exit, or if you take the wrong ramp or something, or you go to the wrong terminal. You can easily turn around and circle back easily. And if you continue past where we had to turn around earlier, you got more parking areas. There's also another cell phone lot. So just keep on following the signs. so it shouldn't have to wait for too long at all. So the cell phone lot for the east entrance or exit is further to the east along this way. I think I need to get over because the truck wants to merge over. Okay, so the eastern cell phone lot, the turn is over to the left. Although it looks like it's gated, but we'll be seeing from the other side coming up, so no worries. Too, which I think we'll see as we head back into the airport. There's a few hotels over here too, but all the majority of them are generally going to the south. We have another turnaround we can use over there to go back to the airport, but I'll keep going a little bit further. There's another turnaround I can use. So yeah, so if you're leaving the airport, you're pretty much going to be coming out this way, and then if you're coming into the airport, if you're coming in from 59 or Interstate 69, it's the same thing. Locals just call it 59. You'll there'll be signage for the airport, but you're generally going to want the exit for Will Clayton Parkway. Too is that, yeah, you even get on the express lanes for 59-2 over here in the left lane. So yeah, here are some of the hotels over here on this end. There's even a Waffle House coming up. And there's plenty of fill-up spots if you need to fill up your rental car before returning it. I'll go and I'll keep going a little bit more. Because there's another turnaround coming up. I gotta be careful I'm not seeing people just merge out of nowhere. So then, yeah, the ramp over to the right, that takes you on to head to 59 South. All right, and here's the turnaround I want, and it continues straight going under the freeway. Then you can get over and make a left turn to get onto 59 North. Oh, actually, better yet, South 59. Take that ramp over there. So, and I got Stavridge Suites over here, so another hotel. So this is another U-turn to get back to the airport. So then now let's say you're coming in from 59. So now you're going to be looking this way. Got another gas station up on the right. So you got an Exxon station. And also, if you want some food really quick before heading to the airport, there's a Jack in the Box. And it looks like a taco truck, too. And kind of like with the JFK Boulevard entrance, yeah, there's also some parking areas for the airport, too. Which, yeah, all these ones that are further away from the airport, they're pretty much accessible by a shuttle. But typically they provide lower prices in terms of parking because not only it's not covered, but it's also further away, and it's not like you can just walk into any of the terminals. probably maybe still lower price than parking at the main terminals. Maybe. I'm not sure because I've never had to park my own car at the airport before here. But at least you have a covered parking area here, so you can keep your car sheltered from any rain. And then you got another gas station over here, as well as a Burger King. And for what I've been noticing with the gas prices over in here, they're pretty reasonable. Like, they're not that much different than all the other gas stations around the Houston area for what I've noticed. So I'm not seeing any price gouging or anything, unlike some of the gas stations I've seen close to the Orlando airport. Got a little motel over to the right there. There are a lot of options for parking here. Okay, so I need to be over to the one lane to the right. Otherwise I'd be potentially be making a left turn here at Lee Road. So if you made a right turn right there just before the light for Lee Road, that is the other cell phone lot. Light's turning green, so I'm going to keep it going. So if you're coming in from the east, that is another cell phone lot you can use, so you don't have to go all the way to that one by the rental car center. Okay, so I'm going to read this off. So Terminal A for domestic flights, Air Canada, Alaska, American, and Delta, even though Air Canada is international. There's also Frontier, JetBlue, Southwest, Spirit, and I think I saw WestJet. Terminal B is United Express, which I said that earlier. Terminal C is entirely United. Terminal D, there are no departures anymore as of right now. Oh, wait, yeah, there are. There's Air America, Air China, Air France, Air New Zealand. Yeah, too many to mention. KLM, Lufthansa, Qatar Airlines, Singapore Airlines, Turkish Airlines, a whole bunch of them. And then Terminal E, international departures. You got Air America, Air China, Air France, Air New Zealand. So it's almost like it's the same things, because I think everybody's going to Terminal E right now because of the construction. So I might have to add an annotation for when I show it. So I think departures for terminals D and E are kind of together now. I may need to check online at the airport website though, just to provide accurate information. But the general rule is just follow the sign. So back up there at that fork, if you go to the right, that takes you over to terminal C, D, and E. If you take the left fork, which is what we did, this will take you over to terminals A and B, as well as the rental car center and the south exit. So the lane to the right, that is for terminals A and B, as well as the Marriott Hotel. You don't need to go in the direction of Central Cargo, or most likely not. This lane is for the rental car facility, and then the far left lane is for the south exit heading toward I-45, the Beltway, as well as our Hardy Toll Road. We'll just go with the flow of traffic, even though the flow of traffic is going a little bit slower, so I better slow down with video by exiting toward Beltway 8. So yeah, when we were coming out of terminals A and B earlier, here is that exit ramp. So if you're going to drop off your rental car or we're going to the south cell phone lot, you'll want to get off there, take the feeder or service drive, and then do that U-turn at Renker Road. That left ramp, you don't have to go down that because that's for the rental car shuttles only. So like if you're renting the rental car shuttle to the rental car center, you'll know that you go on that ramp to the left. But it's for shuttles only, not for cars like me or like this. Alright, so that's pretty much the navigation through the airport. So now I'll talk about how to exit from the south, because for exiting toward 59 is very straightforward. This is a little not complicated, you just have more exit options. So the first exit you'll come over to is the one for the Hardy Toll Road, which is a separate exit. So the Hardy Toll Road is a toll road which runs parallel with I-45. It's a nice alternative I-45 that usually has less traffic. However, you need to have an easy tag in order to use it. So if you're renting a car and you're thinking of using the Hardy Toll Road, check with your rental car company that you're renting through to see if you're able to go through to ride the toll roads. Because if not, you might be getting a toll violation. So if you have an easy tag, or if you are able to use the toll roads here through your rental car, you can take this exit here to the right and you'll have direct access to the Hardy Toll Road. Otherwise, you'll just continue this way, heading south on JFK Boulevard, and you'll start to make your way out of the airport. So this turns into 3 lanes here. You're probably not going to want to, you probably won't need to go down Greens Road or anything. Although you're more than welcome to. This is a way to get to other places without taking the freeway. You got more gas stations over here. And of course you got access to a whole bunch of hotels like I showed you at the very beginning of the video. So you have 3 lanes here as you're exiting out of the airport area. The far left lane is to go east on Beltway 8. And it'll take you in the direction toward 59. So it's another way to go over to 59. Oh, there's also some food places over here too, like Jack in the Box. The center lane is for JFK Boulevard, continuing south past Beltway 8. And unfortunately, we got a bus stop, so I'm kind of stuck here. Although we might be able to go around, although probably not any point now. Okay, so we'll continue this way, and then this right lane here, this is what you'll take if you want to go on west on Beltway 8, heading toward I-45. So yeah, over there to the left, so if you're going east on Beltway 8, also heads toward 59, you have a nice little ramp that'll take you out of the airport. But if you're going Beltway 8 west toward I-45, you don't. So you have to stay on this little service, or not even a service drive anymore. You have to stay on this little road, and you have to go to a traffic light for Beltway 8. One thing to know, Beltway 8 or the Sam Houston Parkway or Tollway, it's almost a full toll road. That's also electronic only, easy tag only. However, between 59 up here, the East Tex Freeway, and I-45 up in the northern part over here, it's entirely free. So to head west on Beltway 8, take this turn over here, and then we're on on the feeder for the Beltway. And to get on the freeway portion, get over to the left, and then you get the entrance ramp over here. All right, well, I hope you enjoy this driving tour of Bush Intercontinental Airport. There's a lot of traffic. I'm going to stay off of this right now. So that's the ramp to get on onto the freeway. Although, nah, it doesn't look too bad. I'll get on it. All right, so thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like button, and don't forget to click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any future adventures. Well, thank you for watching, and this is the Scottman895 here from Houston, Texas.